What's the best bracelet that you've ever gotten?
This one. It says Live Stoned. I got it from one of the editors of High Times magazine. He hooked me up one night. I went over to his place and we played a couple records and he hooked me up with it. So yeah, it's my favorite one I've gotten so far.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. Did you really get kicked out of church?
In a way, in a sense.
What happened with that?
It was it's a very long story. You know, I just came to a point, you know, where I don't believe that the church was just very flawed, very judgmental, very moral based, you know, and instead of a spiritual gathering, which it should be, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you know, my family, we did some things where we would meet at home. We would do things like that, you know. We would try to get people from the church to meet at home with us, you know, which we thought was very noble, you know what I mean? Because we were standing up for spirituality, and we would get homeless people, you know, and stuff, and bring them into our house and make them meals and things like that. And our church started figuring things out that we were doing that, you know what I mean? And they had a big meeting with us and pretty much told us that we had to choose whether to meet at home or meet at the church, and you know, we just chose to meet at home. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much the story. Hey Nick, get in here, bud. Sit right here.
I'm being joined by Nick now.
Just so alive, though.
If you could tour or be in any band, what band?
This band.
Besides this band?
No other band. I would not play music if it was not with this band, because these are my brothers. These are my musical brothers. These are my spiritual brothers. My soul brothers. You know what I mean? Like we were put together for a purpose. You know, and I firmly believe that. And I wouldn't want to play music with anybody else.
Mm-hmm. What do you have to say to anybody that thinks that Never Shout Never is just another gimmick? You know, you're just another gimmicky artist that's...
think what you want. I don't give a fuck.
Like, how's that for a gimmick, you know? You don't give a fuck.
My whole life's a gimmick. Your whole life's a fucking gimmick.
Dude, society.
Life is a gimmick.
Fuck life.
Fuck life. Just kidding, I love life. But I don't like people that are judgmental like that. It's not like I'm judging you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Caleb's got something to say.
Yeah, you have something to say.
Caleb's all heated up.
I'm just singing.
I'm just singing.
What you singing?
Well, first of all, I haven't ever heard anybody say that. It's a gimmick. And second of all, I would encourage them to come hang out and go to a show while we play.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's not like it bothers me if somebody would say that, but I mean, half the time we throw on boots, sandals, or don't even wear shoes on stage and just go up there and play music and then just get off and don't play anymore. Like we play and then we stop. It's not like there's a bunch of just... It's not like we have clowns dancing around or people in rabbit suits blowing on trumpets.
Mm-hmm. We're just playing the music we love, and that's it. You know,
it's having a lot of fun.
I think the pop punk scene right now is more of a gimmick than anything we're doing. Honestly, I mean, it's all through the machine, honestly, and we're trying to break the machine, and we're being ourselves, and we're playing the music we love. And if you think that's a gimmick, then you're completely wrong. I feel sorry for you.
Do you respond to any messages on MySpace anymore? I know you used to be really active on that.
You know, I do what I can, you know, but I don't live on my computer anymore, because for a while that's all I did. I just lived in this completely different world on my computer, you know, and I lost touch with friends. I was just a complete nerd, and you know, now I'm just trying to live life and enjoy my life.
Do you ever wish that you would have stayed in school?
Not really. I mean, I feel like I was first being brainwashed, and secondly learning things that I would never have to use in my everyday life. You know, I believe that school should be something where if you have a skill or you want to learn something that you love, then you should be given the opportunity to do that, you know, just like with apprenticeship and things like that back in the day, you know. And I feel like the school system right now is so half-assed, you know what I mean?
I think that school these days is they're so concerned about making you a well-rounded person, and they don't focus on what you're good at and what you love.
Exactly, and you know, they just leave you so clueless. You know, you graduate high school and you still have no idea what you want to do or who you want to be, you know. And I believe that school should be a way that you can learn about yourself and learn what you love and learn your passions and then execute and practice them, instead of just learning the basics, which the basics are things that we never even have to use in real life anyway, you know. So
when was the last time you used algebra?
In algebra, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even pass algebra. I took algebra 3 years in a row and couldn't pass it.
And this is the Chris Orlando $1 million question. Chris Orlando's a dear friend of mine, and he wants to know if you had a Wolverine, you know, a rabid Wolverine, and a sirloin steak, and you were forced to put one of them in your mouth and the other one in your ass, which one would you put where?
I would
When would that ever happen?
Shut the fuck up.
First I would put them both in my mouth. I would chew them up until they got very moist.
That's not an option. You have to put one in your mouth and one in your ass.
I don't have to do anything. First I would chew them up until they were very, very soft and very moist, and then I would stick them up my ass. And then, I don't know, I guess that would happen.
What about you?
What would I do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we talk about hunting a lot, like living off the land, because that's where we're from. That's a big deal. So I'd probably kill the Wolverine, either that or train it to kill you.
But what's up with all the hate?
Oh no, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it hateful. I'm just saying I'd train it to kill people. Like I'd make it my pet. I didn't mean like you.
No worries.
I'm just saying.
He meant you as the world.
The world.
Yeah.
The universal you.
So I would eat the steak, and then I would probably keep the Wolverine as a pet. And because there's no way on God's green earth I'd ever do anything close to what you're asking me to do.
Yeah, I don't know why I said I would stick it up my ass. That was a terrible decision on my part. Terrible decision.
But I guess if you did have to have the choice, obviously I would just, if I had to do one or the other, life or death situation, I'd cut off a piece of the steak and poke it up my butthole. I mean, really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what this question is for.
Yeah.
It's the
It is. I'll tell you what.
We're musicians. We shouldn't be asked about sticking Wolverines up our asses.
Yeah, it definitely is $1 million question though. Cause I mean, it's kind of stalking.
It's tough,
Oh man. Something else.
What about you?
I don't know.
I like the answer.
We gotta have one more question other than that.
You want to have one more question?
You got it.
Do you want to ask one more question? What would you like me to ask you?
You're the interviewer.
I know.
Got it. You're the interviewer.
All right. Who do you prefer, Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Fuck.
That's my man right there.
I mean, I just watched a documentary on Biggie, so
Taurus.
yeah.
You saw that movie?
We just watched it the other
Dude,
day.
that's my jam. I love that one.
Yeah, it was. I go with Biggie. He's just a man. He's a manly man.
He's the man.
Denton, come say hi really quick.
Who do you prefer, Tupac or Biggie?
More of a Biggie fan myself.
That's my man right there. I love you guys.
Yep.
Smooth.
Repping the East Coast with Biggie Smalls.
We do what we
Kesha and
can.
Lady Gaga.
Kesha. Kesha Gaga.
Can't stand either.
I would have to go with Lady Gaga.
I would too.
You know, she's actually doing something kind of cool. You know what I mean? She's like, I mean, her music's very subpar, but you know, her as her image and her as her personality, what she's trying to do, you know, it's noble. You know, I respect it. So.
Theatrical and original.
Yeah, exactly. So I respect that. It's almost like Ziggy Stardust kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Or what was that professional wrestler? No, Gold Dust.
Gold Dust.
Yeah! Gold Dust. She's pulling a Gold Dust
Yeah, she's
right now.
pulling-
Goldust kicked people in the balls.
Gold Dust was real,
Gold
man.
Dust did what he could, you know.
Dude, he was kicking people in the nards. I mean,
The nards.
Nards.
nah, dude, Kesha's not kicking anybody in the balls. I mean, come on.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about life, man.
Professional
I think we're gonna end on that note. Sorry I was such an asshole in this interview. Love you guys. Thanks for watching this.
Going to the diner.
Can't wait to go eat some dinner. You guys are awesome.
Dinner diner.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Sorry I'm an asshole.
Here's your guitar, Jeff.
Oh, guitar Joe. Let me play a little song for you. Hello, everyone on the interweb. I wanna tell you something before I'm dead. It goes a little something like this. I'm sitting down while I'm taking a piss. Oh yeah. All right, dinner time. Thank you.
That was awesome.
All right, guys. Here.